All right, RankMath. Let's go through this platform for SEO, for WordPress. Let's talk about some pros and cons. So if you're thinking about getting this platform and using it, is it going to be worth it to you? So of course it is for WordPress only. So that could be the biggest pro or the biggest con, because if you don't have a WordPress site, then this isn't going to benefit you at all. But if you do have a WordPress site or you're thinking about getting a WordPress site, this could be a tool that you want to use. If you don't have WordPress, I'm going to talk about another option here in a minute, but let's go through the pros first, and then we will hit up the cons with this platform. So first and foremost, the free version, they do have a free version, and it is pretty generous. So it includes most of the tools, so redirect, schema, 404 monitor, GSC integration, unlimited keywords, all free. So this is good. The other pro is it's all-in-one consolidation. So it replaces 4 to 6 separate plugins. So you don't need as many plugins. That's the thing about WordPress. Highly customizable, but that stuff can add up, and you can have 1,000 plugins. So it includes all these different plugins that you wouldn't have to get separately. It's really good for strong on-page and technical SEO. So it has real-time content analysis, 0 to 100 score, 30 plus SEO tests, best-in-class schema generator. So that's a good thing. Modular and lightweight. So enable only the modules you need per site. So it's consistently rated one of the faster SEO plugins. Easy migration. So one-click import from Yoast, AIO, SEO, SEO Press. So migration described as smooth and painless. There's aggressive pricing. So Pro is $96 or $96 to $108 a year, covers unlimited personal sites. Huge savings versus Yoast's per site model. And then it also has a massive user base and trust of 4 million users. And then the scores are pretty high. So people using it do seem to enjoy it. However, there are always cons, and here are the cons. Though we already talked about number one is it's WordPress only. So no Shopify, Wix, Squarespace, Framer, or custom builds. So if you don't have WordPress, you're out of luck. But there's another tool that I use that's really good that I'm going to talk about. Not end-to-end SEO. So no real keyword research volume/difficulty, and no backlink building. It's basically on-page and technical SEO only. So it's not as comprehensive as some people would like. Content AI under deliver. So most content, the most consistent complaint is the output is generic. Credits get pricey. Reviewers prefer using Claude, ChatGPT directly, which that in itself is problematic. Again, I'm going to give you another tool that's really good for content generation. Inconsistent support. Despite 24/7 marketing, users report slow replies, 15 plus hours. Overwhelming for beginners. So it's really feature rich. There's a lot of settings, and setup wizard can intimidate. So there's a little bit of a learning curve, which is always problematic. But if you're using WordPress anyways, chances are you're probably more technical. So take that with a grain of salt. And then score can mislead plus security flag. So green score is finicky. So I guess when they score and they rank your stuff, one word swings it. 6 security issues discovered in 2025, all patched but frequent. So yikes, that's problematic. So those are the pros and cons of the platform. Obviously there's a free version so you can test it out and see if you like it and it would benefit you. There is a lot of pros, but also a lot of cons. And if you're using WordPress or you're not using WordPress, then you are out of luck. But a program that I use for SEO that I think fills a lot of these gaps, it's one that you should check into, especially if you're not using WordPress, is Arvow. This is one I've talked about a bunch. It's an amazing program for SEO. Myself and my clients using this are seeing a lot of rank increase and traffic increase, because this does a really good job of filling the gaps in terms of content and showing up in AI citations, AI overviews, because the content, you have a lot of flexibility with not only the types of content that you can create, SEO content, but the different templates and things that you can use to outshine your competition using that generic AI slop. This uses AI, but it intermixes with your own brand, your own assets, so that it's not generic, so that you're doing exactly what Google wants and adding value to the end user and not creating commodity-based articles, which is really, really important. So you have a couple of options here. You can do an SEO article, simply put in a keyword and a title, and it'll generate an article for you. The nice thing is, like I said, you can go in here and you can create a template with your own knowledge. So you can put in your knowledge base, you can put in your website, any training materials, any case studies, you can format it, you can structure it, have your call to action, you can internally link with your other pages, you can add your own images or it'll generate them for you, you can add your own videos or it'll generate them for you. Why this is beneficial is, again, you're adding your own assets in the articles. So the articles are unique to you and your brand. That is next level. The other thing that you can do is a news article. So you can capitalize on trends. You can search for news stories or keywords or niches and create your own news articles. So you can capitalize on tons of traffic trends. You can turn YouTube videos into articles as well if you have a YouTube channel, or you can use viral YouTube channels. It'll cite the YouTube channel and embed the YouTube video. Then it creates an article that you can use as content, which is really, really cool. The other really next level thing is you can create template articles to introduce variables, which this is what I'm talking about. If you want to do content that's not commodity based, that's actually going to get pulled by AI overviews and not flagged or de-indexed, creating these template based articles is super helpful. So you can create up these templates, you just add in whatever stats you want according to your brand, and then you can create amazing stats articles that will most likely rank and get picked up because it's unique. They're adding value to the end user, which is really, 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 really important. So you can do those as well. So let me show you some examples. So here is an example of a stats-based article. So this is for blood sugar. And then basically we put in all these stats so you'll know them for your niche of different things, and you can create these articles that are amazing. If you open these up, you'll see all the back-end SEO. So meta description, H2s, H3s, alt text. And then it'll also, with the regular articles, SEO articles, it will link, you can link all your pages together because you're including, your sitemap, you're including all of the things from your brand and your brand asset. So we can open up one of these articles. You can kind of see, here's one that includes embedded YouTube video, and then it'll also have internal and external links. So here you go. Here's the links that it automatically includes. So it links everything together. So super, super helpful from that perspective. Now, the other thing that you can do is that this thing can do, you can set up an auto blog. So basically you give it a feed, keyword feed or a news feed or RSS or YouTube. You can create that feed, and then basically you set up the auto blog with that feed. So basically you turn this on, it'll pull the feed, generate, and you can integrate with your website so it knows where to publish, which is really, really awesome. So you can go in here, set up a new integration. It also has an API. You can connect the API to Claude or Codex, and you can use it to generate articles that way. I'm not going to get into that today, but that's more advanced, but that is next level. So you can really automate this thing. It has a site optimizer, so you can analyze your entire site, and it'll tell you, what's missing or what should be improved, from meta titles all the way to article schema, FAQ schema. So it's really cool because it shows you what you have, what you should fix it to, and then it tells you why you should fix it, and then you can hit apply and change it. You can also check this box. It'll highlight all these, and you can fix them all at once. So in a couple minutes, a couple clicks, you can audit and fix your entire website from an SEO standpoint. Backlinks, this is something that Rank doesn't have, so you can do backlinks automatically. Every user that submits their website is entered into this backlink pool. And then when somebody, you or someone else, creates an article, it looks at this backlink pool and finds relevant backlinks to include as external links in the article naturally, high DR backlinks. So they're getting the backlinks. And then when people are doing their articles, they're going to find yours, and those are going to go in their articles, and then you're going to get the backlinks automatically. So most users are getting like 1 to 5 backlinks a day, which is awesome. Now, LLM Brand Monitor, you can monitor your performance, how you're showing up in AI citations, AI overviews. You enter your website in here. It gives you prompts out of the gate to track. but you can enter your own prompts to track. But the nice thing is it'll have the prompts here. It'll show you the visibility across LLMs. It'll show you the sentiment. So you know, okay, what's low? This one's low. I need to work on this. And then you can basically take this prompt and create a content article on it. And that's going to help you get seen more often, because then you're targeting that directly. And you can hopefully get featured that way. You can go into each and see kind of across, Claude to Gemini, how are you showing in each? Because some you may be showing better, some you may be showing worse. Site Explorer, you can check any site's traffic, and then you can look at the pages that are getting the traffic as well, kind of like a replacement to Ahrefs. So this is pretty cool. If I pull this up, you can kind of see. So this is good for your own site or your competition to kind of see where they're at, who's getting traffic, what kind of traffic they're getting, what are the top ranking pages that are bringing in traffic. And you can see here is an example of a website and their traffic. That's it, guys. That is an overview of Arvow. If you want to use that, it's a good alternative to RankMath, especially if you don't have WordPress, something you may want to check out. So there are links to all that stuff below. If you need more help with SEO, automations, all the things, check out this other video. I'll be back soon with some more good stuff for you guys.